fellow seekers of motivation. Are you looking for that motivation speeches? You got it or other BS shit? If yes, don't watch this video and good luck.
How often have you heard that all you need to achieve your dreams is motivation? You've probably come across countless quotes and videos telling you to stay motivated, chase your dreams, and never give up. And while those words can be inspiring, here's the truth. Motivation can be as elusive as a unicorn. It comes and goes, and relying solely on it to kickstart your journey is like waiting for lightning to strike. Imagine this: you're on your couch, scrolling through Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, feeling a burst of motivation as you see someone's success story. You think, this is it. I'm going to change my life. You put down your phone, ready to conquer the world, but a few days later, you're back to square one, scrolling aimlessly in relapse to that lazy-ass guy. Are you watching this roller coaster? That roller coaster of emotions, feeling super motivated one moment and completely deflated the next, is entirely normal. It happens to the best of us. But guess what? It doesn't have to hold you back. The key to real progress is discipline. Discipline is like a reliable friend who shows up when motivation decides to take a vacation. It's the force that keeps you going, even on those days when you'd rather stay in bed. Absolutely, I'm not going to tell you BS shits like destroy your motivation or destroy your dopamine or you are a freaking robot. Hell no, and Mail with Champagne, we don't got any BS shits like that for you. Discipline doesn't rely on how you feel in the moment. It's about making a commitment and sticking to it, no matter what. It's the difference between saying, I'll work on my goals when I'm motivated and saying, I'll work on my goals because I've committed to them. Now, imagine two scenarios. In the first, you wait for motivation to strike and you end up waiting forever. In the second, you embrace discipline, you make a plan, and you start taking small, consistent steps toward your goals. Stop the video and think a bit about consistency. Here we have to suggest you to read Compound Effect book by Darren Hardy if you are skeptical and worry about small steps. Which scenario do you think leads to real progress? That's right, the second one. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be.
And but I guess the reason why I want to stay on my own path is that I'd like to inspire other musicians to do the same thing. You know, like the story of kind of how all this came about is just, I would like to see more people do what it is I did. Like, I'd like, if anything, I'd like it to inspire other artists to not worry about going through a record label or worry about trying to find a big booking agency, but just focus more on creating whatever it is you feel compelled to create and get it out there and not worry about everything else.
Are you someone who hits the snooze button more times than you can count? Do you often find yourself procrastinating or struggling to get started on your goals? Well, you're not alone. When you embrace discipline, you become the master of your destiny. You take control of your life, your habits, and your actions. And guess what? This is where the magic happens. But here's the best part: discipline isn't reserved for a select few. It's a skill that anyone can develop. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with each use. One way to cultivate discipline is by building a routine. Routines create structure in your day, making it easier to stick to your commitments. Start small. Set achievable daily goals and create a schedule that includes time for work, rest, and play. Your routine will become your best ally on your journey to success. Routines aren't just for the ultra-organized or early birds. They're a secret weapon that can transform your life, especially if you're looking to break free from the clutches of laziness. Think of a routine as your daily game plan, your roadmap to success. It's the structure that takes you from "I wish I could" to "I did it." Here's how to get started. Step 1. Define your goals. Identify what you want to achieve. Whether it's improving your fitness, pursuing a new hobby, or excelling at work, clarity is key. Step 2. Prioritize tasks. Break your goals into smaller tasks. What can you do daily to inch closer to your dreams? Remember, it's the small, consistent steps that lead to big wins. Step 3. Create your routine. Design a daily routine that aligns with your goals. Make sure it includes time for work, relaxation, exercise, and self-improvement. Step 4. Stick to it. Now comes the magic part. Stick to your routine. Consistency is your superpower. But wait, routines don't mean your life becomes boring or monotonous. Step 5. Include fun activities. Your routine should also include time for activities you enjoy. It's not just about work, it's about balance and fulfillment. It's time to take control of your days and design a life that excites you.
Now we're going to tackle the age-old enemy of productivity, the freaking procrastination. If you often find yourself saying, "I'll do it later and just one more YouTube video," this segment is tailor-made for you. Procrastination is like a sneaky monster that steals your time, your dreams, and your motivation. But fear not, my friends, because we're going to learn how to conquer this beast once and for all. Tip 1. The 2-minute rule. When a task feels overwhelming, tell yourself you'll work on it for just 2 minutes. Once you start, you'll often find it's not as bad as you thought, and you'll keep going. Tip 2. Break tasks into tiny steps. Divide your tasks into tiny, manageable steps. It's easier to tackle small pieces than to face the whole puzzle. Tip 3. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat. This structured approach helps maintain focus and prevents burnout. I have to mention that for you, I just made a 2-hour version of Study With Me video so you can use it for Pomodoro technique. Tip 4. Set a deadline. Assign a realistic deadline to your tasks. Having a specific date or time to finish can boost your sense of urgency. Tip 5. Eliminate distractions. Identify your biggest distractions and create a distraction-free zone when working on important tasks. Tip 6. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with a friend or family member who can hold you accountable. Knowing someone is watching can be a powerful motivator. So, my fellow procrastination warriors, it's time to kick that habit to the curb and take charge of your time and your life. Now, we're taking on a sneaky villain in the world of productivity, the dopamine trap. Dopamine is a brain chemical that gives you that feel-good rush. It's the reason you crave likes, shares, and instant gratification. But here's the catch: excessive dopamine hits can hijack your productivity and keep you trapped in a cycle of instant gratification. So, how do you break free? Let's dive into some strategies. Strategy 1. Mindful awareness. Before reaching for your phone or snacks, take a deep breath and ask yourself if it's a real need or just a dopamine craving. Strategy 2. App blockers. Use app blockers to limit your access to time-consuming apps and websites during your productive hours. Strategy 3. Identify triggers. Figure out what triggers your dopamine cravings. Is it boredom, stress, or procrastination? Once you know, you can develop healthier coping mechanisms. Strategy 4. Delayed gratification. Reward yourself after completing important tasks rather than before. This trains your brain to associate work with gratification. Strategy 5. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your small victories along the way. It releases dopamine in a positive and productive manner. By mastering these strategies, you can regain control over your dopamine responses and channel that energy towards your goals. It's time to break free from the grip of instant gratification, unleash your productivity, and turn your dreams into reality. In our final words, we'll wrap up everything we've learned and leave you with the tools to conquer procrastination, embrace discipline, and thrive in a world full of distractions. And there you have it, my friends, our journey through the world of motivation, discipline, routines, procrastination, and defeating the dopamine trap. Let's recap the key takeaways. Motivation can be unreliable, but discipline is your steadfast companion on the road to success. Building a routine provides structure, making discipline easier to maintain. Overcoming procrastination is all about small steps, focused work, and setting deadlines. Avoiding the dopamine trap means being mindful of your triggers and channeling that energy into productivity. It's time to put these lessons into practice, my fellow dream chasers. Remember, you don't need constant motivation to succeed, you've got the power of discipline within you. So, go out there and take the first step towards your goals, one disciplined day at a time. You've got this.